Well, this is my second attempt to build a power supply for my G36. I did try on another previous video with this power supply, but it didn't go well. I had a very loud sound, humming noise on the output, and I took it out and I put the old one back in. Now I made a more clear PCB, and I hope this time it will work correctly. I'll show you a little bit about how I made this. So this is the alternating current lane, which has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 inputs for the three alternating current linings. This lane here is the plus lane, and it has three parts, 1, 2, 3. For the three power supplies, this is 24 volts, this is 200 something volts, and this is 27. This middle part is minus, it's ground, all of it. This is ground. And all the capacitors are 9. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Correspond to the 3 by 3 capacitors of the original PCB. And here the first line goes to the first line here. I forgot to mention that the output is 9 lines, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and they correspond to the output of the original power supply. And here are all the output cables that will be soldered on. And here I separated this part and this part for the screw to go to the chassis, and here I have to drill a hole here also for the minus. This line goes directly here, which is the 24. The second line here, let me show you, from this part, from this plus part, goes to the third capacitor here. It goes here, okay, I don't know if you can see it. And this is the high voltage line, and I put in series a resistor 220 ohms just to drop the voltage a little bit, because I think it will be too high due to the silicon rectifiers. And the third power supply is the 27 line, which goes like that, goes here to the second. All the resistors as on the original are here, and this is a dual copper PCB. It's because I only had this, and all the back, you see here I made a small connection here, so that all the back is ground also. So I will try now and install this and see how it goes. So all the connections done. Double checked everything. I didn't connect this because this is used for record. I will do it if everything works correctly. Don't forget to check this. I thought, like, let's check the fuse a little bit, and I found out that the fuse was breached. This is dangerous, because if I made a mistake, then the fuse would not protect me. Anyway, I put a new fuse. This requires 0.6 amps, and I only had 0.5 and 1. So just to be more secure now, I put 0.5, and now we'll see what happens. So now that everything is connected, it's the moment of truth. I have my fuse, so I think in case something happens, the fuse will blow. Okay, capstan turning. and stuff are moving. I don't know if you can hear this audible hum. It's not too much anyway. But my main concern is if the output to the amplifier is correct. I will look at it later. Let's measure some voltages. So the 27 lane, is 29.7. So I might need to drop this a little bit. The 24 lane is 23.5. That is okay. And the high power lane, which should be 265, it's 250. So that means I am dropping a little bit too much. So the 220 ohms should be a little bit less, maybe 100 ohms, let's see. So my next point should be 240. Instead of 240, I have 220. That's too low. No, 220 this should be. So this is correct. Next, 190, 188. That's pretty close. And 182, and we have 108. That's pretty close. 250. So although we are dropping a lot on the main output, so instead of 265 we have 250, the other power lines seem to be okay. I will put the selector on 220 volts and see what I have there. So let's check our voltages with the selector on 220 volts. The 27 volts is 32. This is really too much. The 24 is 26. And the 265, it's 270. $193 is okay. No. Okay, all voltages are too high. So the selector will stay on 240, and I will have to mess with the dropping of some stuff. Generally, it looks like it's working correctly. There is a little bit of a hum. I don't know why this should be, but I have to lower this to its correct place to be able to control the output and see what's going on with the amplifier. So if you can see here, I used the 3 diodes in series with the 27 volts line, and now the voltage on this line has dropped to 27.2, which is acceptable. So finally I made all the arrangements. Maybe the main line is a little bit lower, the high power line, so it's not 165, but it's 150. The other voltages are not that off, so I might leave it like that. I don't know, if I hear it playing strange, I will replace this resistor from 220 ohms to maybe 100 ohms. So that's it for now. I will drop this down and test this with an external amplifier. So this is the reworked power supply board, and have a look at that. You see, this is normal behavior, and as you can see, it's working correctly. The new board is there. So, do you know what the problem was before that I heard this hum sound? The problem was this screw here. While I was testing, I didn't put this screw here, so the part where the valves are standing on was not correctly grounded. You see what was the problem? I think that was the problem, really, because I would hear this humming sound again, and then when I put this screw, it stopped. So nothing else can be. So I am happy finally, because I successfully reworked the power supply board. Where is the old one? Old, new. Bye bye.